Imagine 30% of America unable to heat their houses. Or gasoline $20 a gallon at the pump.
It's running out. And 90% of what's left is in the Middle East. This is a fight to the death.
I think we've got something that utilizes your specific skill set.
His money's in a lot of dark corners.
You want to know what the business world thinks of you? We think 100 years ago you were living out here in tents in the desert, chopping each other's heads off, and that's exactly where you're going to be in another 100. So yes, on behalf of my firm, I accept your money.
It is illegal to offer gifts, money, or anything of value to influence foreign officials.
This is oil business we're talking about, right?
You've just visited what could be the most profitable corporation in America.
Provided the government proves the merger.
Provided there's still chaos in the Middle East.
Do you understand what that means? It's like somebody put a giant ATM on our front lawn.
Corruption? Corruption is our protection. Corruption keeps us safe and warm. Corruption is why we win.
You're gonna give me names.
It's coming now.
Take the target out.
Government says Saif al-Gaddafi died in a NATO airstrike. We're told that Muammar Gaddafi and his wife were in the same house when it happened, but both of them, we're told, are alive.
Apparently, Muammar Gaddafi and his wife were visiting their second youngest son, Al-Gaddafi, and that they were in the house when this airstrike happened. Saif al-Arab apparently was killed. We're also hearing on Libyan TV right now that apparently some of the grandchildren of Muammar Gaddafi were killed as well.
The attack resulted in the martyrdom of brother Saif al-Arab Muammar Gaddafi. This was a direct operation to assassinate the leader of this country. This is not permitted by international law. It is not permitted by any moral code or principle.
Why am I being investigated? Why am I being investigated?
Drop. For over 4 decades, the people have lived under the rule of a tyrant who denies them their most basic human right.
The time has come for him to step aside.
We must keep on with the NATO mission and bring him to justice.
Nobody is leaving this country. We live here, we die here.
لتطهير ليبيا شبر شبر، بيت بيت، دار دار، زنقة زنقة، فرد فرد، حتى تطهر البلد من الدنس والإرجاس. لا يمكن نسمح لليبيا تضيع بين ايدينا بدون مبرر. دقت ساعة العمل، دقت ساعة الزحف، دقت ساعة الانتصار. لا رجوع، إلى الأمام، إلى الأمام، إلى الأمام. ثورة، ثورة.
State-run Libyan TV has broadcast these pictures, it says, show Colonel Gaddafi being driven around Tripoli on Thursday after NATO strikes on the Libyan capital. The message appears to be that the Libyan leader is unperturbed by the attacks. Smoke rose from southeastern Tripoli as correspondents in the city reported hearing several explosions. Libyan TV said there have been civilian casualties. Heavy anti-aircraft fire was also heard. Reports also speak of NATO attacks on targets outside Tripoli, while there's been more fighting in the rebel-held city of Misrata under siege from Gaddafi's forces. In Ajdabiya, in eastern Libya, a violent exchange of fire took place as rebels replied with rockets and shells from government forces. With NATO's help, the rebels retook control of the strategic town.
There is breaking news now on Fox News Channel. One of Colonel Gaddafi's sons is not in captivity. A Fox News producer on the ground in Tripoli has just spoken in person to one of Muammar Gaddafi's sons, Saif al-Islam. He's the dictator's heir apparent, who was missing, said to have been captured, but now is speaking to our producer.
showed an extraordinary scene. We're at the Ritz Hotel, which is still in Gaddafi territory, and there's a scene of some battles. A convoy of vessels stood up, locked and armed men, and in the back of that convoy was Al-Islam. He was there, he looked relaxed, he spoke in perfect English, and I asked him, where is your father? Is he well? Is he alive? Is he in Tripoli? And he said, yes, he's all of those things. He's in Tripoli, and he is alive, and he's well. He's coming to form a defense of this city. He said that we are winning. And he also said that the crew of the rebels into a massive trap. He said, we want them here to Tripoli, and we've broken them back. And then he took on with a group of journalists, and basically he said, we're taking you to the hottest place in Tripoli right now tonight, and I'll go win. It's extraordinary.
4 miles.
Your entire career is been used.
2 miles.
Where'd that job come from?
Goodbye, Bob. 1 mile.
Unconfirmed. Yes, we came, we saw, he died.